but it's a day when we liberated not just the old city of Yerushalayim, but all of Judea and Samaria. We all know the famous story, and Yom Yerushalayim really is a celebration of the whole Six-Day War. We know the famous story of there were miracles within miracles in that war. We know the famous story that Rabbi Shlomo Goren uh, was the head of the army when he got to Hebron. So he and his driver were the only two Jews in Hebron at that moment. And what? That's right. And basically, he demanded entry into the Marat HaMachpelah. Remember, until that day, for hundreds of years, Jews were not allowed to enter the Marat HaMachpelah, the Tomb of the Patriarchs, first under Ottoman law, then Jordanian law, of course. He demanded entry. He got in there, and he began to daven. There, and the mayor of Hebron came in to surrender. And Rav Goren looked at him and said, "You don't surrender to me in this place. Here you surrender to God. You know, after I finish, we'll go outside and then you can surrender to me." So the mayor of Hebron surrendered to the entire Jewish forces in Hebron at that moment, which was Rav Goren. So like I say, there's a lot of miracles that occurred during the Six-Day War. But one of the most moving stories, a few weeks before the war, Naomi Shemer, for the first time performed Yerushalayim Shel Zahav, Jerusalem of Gold, at the Israel Song Festival, which was on Yom Ha'atzmaut, Independence Day. And the original second verse bemoaned the fact that we could not go to the old city. If you read the original verse, it's extremely sad. She was performing it for the soldiers in Sinai when the communications officer yelled, "Yerushalayim is in our hands." At that moment, without missing a beat, she changed the second verse to "We have returned." So this is why Yom Yerushalayim is really an important day, not just for some Jews, but for all Jews. Today we can go to the Kotel, we can go to the Marat HaMachpelah, we can go to a lot of places that legally, as something that we could not do. Like I said, for hundreds of years, we could not enter the Marat HaMachpelah. We could only go up to the seventh step outside. So, that's why we celebrate today. Something to think about. Kaddish